Konnichiwa! Yes! Last year I did a video on games coming for the Mega Drive and Genesis in 2021, and there was one game in particular that I was really excited about, and it was called ZPF. Now this game had no information about it apart from its initial release trailer, and so everything we've learnt or gathered about this game has just been guesswork until today's video, because I've been talking to the development team and they've given me a ton of information about the game, as well as footage of the game running on actual hardware. My name's Mike, and this is the Retro Gamer Boy Show. Now, if you're a regular to the Retro Gamer Boy Show, you know how excited I get about these brand new titles developed for the Sega Genesis and the Sega Mega Drive. I've covered a ton of them, and I've been so fortunate to be able to talk to most of the developers as they've developed these games and got them ready for release. One game in particular that I'm really excited about is this one, ZPF. Now before we start, if you want to help the channel out, it'd be brilliant if you could leave a comment below letting me know your thoughts on ZPF, what you've seen here today, and independently developed games for the Genesis and Mega Drive. And if it doesn't take you too much time, clicking that little thumbs up button would be brilliant. So, ZPF. Why am I so excited about this game? Well, one, it is a game that genuinely looks like a AAA developed title. The visuals and sound in it just look stunning and sound amazing. And the game looks like your classic side-scrolling shooters that you would find on the Sega Mega Drive. Of course, the Sega Mega Drive and Genesis being the best machine for playing side-scrolling shmups because of that awesome processor that was inside the console. So what have we got coming up for you in today's show? Well, we have an exclusive look of the developers playing the game on actual hardware, so we'll be sharing that footage with you. We have imagery of the actual PCB board inside the Mega Drive being played. We have a ton of information from an interview that I did with the team, and we got some amazing news about the title. Stick around to the end to hear everything about this absolutely stunning AAA shmup for the Sega Genesis and Mega Drive. We are two. So the team describes ZPF as a pulp sci-fi fantasy world populated by a ton of mutant life forms. So what does ZPF stand for? Well, nothing that necessarily relates to the narrative of the game or the world that it's in. It actually comes from a number of other smaller projects the team or members of the team have been working on in the past, and one in particular, ZP Ultra. And once the game's theme changed to a more fantasy style, that Ultra changed to an F. And so ZPF was born. Now the team just consists of 3 members. There's Grisor, who's doing all of this fantastic artwork for the game. We have Jamie Vance, who's doing all of the sound effects, voices and music for the games. And there's Mikhail Tilander, who is the brains behind the code that goes into this game. And he's no stranger to his Mega Drive titles. Now the visuals and audio in this game have got a ton of people excited, many even questioning whether it's even possible to do on the Sega Mega Drive. Well, I can tell you it is, because here is footage of the team playing on their CRT on actual Sega Mega Drive and Genesis hardware, and it just looks stunning. the team call out the art and the audio as some of the elements that make this game so original. Just look at this stunning artwork from Grisel. Some of the most amazing pixel art I've seen in a very long time. And this soundtrack is absolutely stunning. Definitely two aspects of the game that make this a unique shoot 'em up for this classic 16-bit Sega console. The game's artwork has been influenced by heavy metal, horror, sci-fi, fantasy and even anime, and it's been squished together to make some of this amazing pixel art, the likes of which we've rarely seen, if ever seen, on our beloved Mega Drive and Genesis consoles. And the audio in this game is just stunning. Jamie Vance is so passionate about the work that he's done. He describes this as more electronic music inspired by artists like Aphex Twin. Just some absolutely amazing tunes being utilised by that awesome Yamaha chip inside the Sega Mega Drive. In his interview about the audio direction with the Retro Game Boy Show, he waxes lyrically about how he's come up with this stunning soundtrack. I only wish I could have him next to me to be able to describe what he's tried to create for this game. It's just mind-blowing. Now, it should come as no surprise that this game was influenced by series like Thunder Force, Elemental Masters, and Gates of Thunder. The side-scrolling shoot-'em-up action in this game looks fast and furious. The amount of parallax scrolling we've got going not only on in the background, but midground and foreground as well, just makes for a visual feast. And you can choose from 3 playable vehicles to take on any one of these levels. Now you can tell how much of a polished, amazing AAA-like product this is, because this map screen here, this level select screen you have here, is just insane. I've never seen anything like it. So over the top. It kind of reminds me of Dune, the universe of Dune, that really out of this world sci-fi imagination that's been brought to our screens. It truly is a stunning looking game. Now, I know a lot of you that are part of the Retro Gamer Boy Show will say, Mike, it's another shmup for the Sega Mega Drive. Yes, it is another shmup, but I think this one really is going to be along the same lines as Paprium or Xeno Crisis or Tanglewood. One of those big AAA titles that come maybe once a year. And to get just any kind of new game for the Mega Drive is amazing, but to get something of this quality at this time on the Sega Mega Drive and Genesis is fantastic. Developing for these consoles isn't easy. There are a ton of technical restrictions that you have to adhere to, and so just being able to get anything on it is amazing. But to see what this team has developed with ZPF is absolutely mind-blowing. It really is up there with games like Xeno Crisis. I just can't tell you how excited I was to make this video, to get this exclusive footage, this first look at the game and share it with you was just simply amazing. And I got to thank the guys for letting me do this. But the ZPF team are still in a giving mood, and they're going to be releasing a Kickstarter very soon for ZPF. I encourage all of you to follow them on Twitter. I'll make sure that there's a link in the description below to check out and jump on board as soon as possible to pick up this game. Because no doubt once it's sold and gone, to buy it again is probably going to cost you a ton. Not to mention that this game just looks stunning. I'm so excited for it. there we go, our exclusive first look of ZPF here on the Retro Gamer Boy Show. You, the community, get to see this game first in all its glory, running on actual hardware. So what do you think of it? Is ZPF got you as excited as it has got me? Is it something that you'd look forward to? Do you think you'd support the Kickstarter? Do you have any feedback for the team? Make sure that you comment below, and again, thumbs up the video. Now if you've enjoyed this video or just love retro gaming, you can subscribe to our community by clicking on the little button down below, and we put out brand new videos every Monday, and you can get notified of these as soon as they're available by clicking on the little bell just to the other side of the subscribe button. And if you can't wait until Monday, then don't worry, we've got you covered with 2 videos over here.